Hey guys, welcome to Planning with Crystal. So I'm here with another Erin Condren unboxing. This one also features the new folios. All was purchased by me and I'm really excited to open it up. I should have stickers and all kinds of things in here. So let's rip into it and let's see what I got. So first of all, this is the folio I chose. It comes in this lovely cotton bag and here is the one I went with. So this kind of card just explains how to set up your folio, and this is in the Starry Sky prints. It's got the bands inside, which I'll put some of the little books in a minute so we can see how that looks. And this is what it looks like on the back. I chose not to get it personalised, but I really like the design. I got some of the adhesive corner pockets. I've seen people using this to stick inside their folio, so they fit perfectly there. They just stick right in, and then you can put any paperwork and stuff you need to in the back of there. I picked up one of the daily planners. This particular version is 2019. It's October to December. I'm starting a new job in the end of September, start of October, so I just thought I can start my planning from October, and also I can then compare this with the new ones they brought out this year, which I will show you in a minute. Here's what the stickers look like at the back. And they're lovely and metallic with a kind of silver trim. I like the pockets in there as well. And then you've kind of got your days of the week. Every day is a full page, so you can kind of map this out with like work, home, whatever. Or you can, of course, have it for different times. I've seen people do it like that. You can have that to-do list, and you've got a little box there at the bottom to write in. And then at the weekend, it's half a page, which my new role will be Monday to Friday. That will work perfectly for me. But for some people, if you do a lot of the weekends, there might not be enough space. So we shall see. There's also a monthly layout to each of the 3 months, and different colour schemes according to which page you're on. In fact, this is the day I start my new role, so perfect. It actually starts on the 30th of September. So that will be going in there straight away. This is a 2020 one, just to kind of compare it. I've just got the first 6 months of the year for now. So you can see they've kind of changed the colour scheme. This is quite plain with your quote on. This has got a lot more kind of colours and stuff going on. So this is January to March. And again, I'm expecting it to be similar, but I am aware that they have made a little bit of a change. Let me just kind of show you to compare. Obviously the months, the colours correspond with the months, but if you just see here, what they've done is they've taken the kind of monthly calendar and they've put it here in this box, which is kind of annoying because it means you've got a lot less space to kind of make your notes there, compared with there where you've got a lot more space and you've got your little kind of quote there, and you've also got this little hexagon shape with nothing inside. I guess you can write a quote or whatever you want, but personally I actually prefer the old layout, which is a little bit of a shame. They also seem to have put the quote in the 2020 version on a weekend page, which is a little bit weird when you consider you've got less space already at the weekend. Whereas for the 2019, it was in one of the daily, it was in the daily ones, which kind of made a lot more sense because there's a lot more room there to start with. So I don't necessarily think those changes are for the better. Let's have a look at the difference in the stickers, if there is much difference. Again, you've got your pocket at the back, but now we've got a purple trim. So I think it's the same stickers, but with like a different kind of foiling or trim or whatever you want to call it. Oh, they're very similar. In actual fact, the more metallic, this is the 2019 version, this is the 2020 version. They're kind of more metallic, these ones, aren't they? I think maybe it's just because this is done with a purple trim, so it just doesn't kind of stand out or doesn't even look as good quality really, but perhaps it's just the kind of foiling and stuff they've done. Again, all the colours match the colour schemes and shades within the box. This one is April to June, and I like the kind of the pink colour they've got going on there. Again, the layouts are the same, just different colours for different months. And you've got like a little sidebar there with lines. Okay, another little change here. In fact, the colourways seem to very much mirror the colourways that they did in the Life Planner this year. So if you can see, this is the 2020 version, this one is 2019, and you can just see the difference in terms of the colour bar is blank on the 2019, and on the 2020 version it's got the colour on, which I think is a little bit unnecessary, but there we go. And the trim is a little different as well. We've got the trim at the bottom, trim at the top, for which I actually prefer the 2020 version, but it's one of them, isn't it? Each their own, everyone will have different kinds of preferences and things. What do you think? So this month we've got the pink trim, which I quite like. Yeah, so I like that they include the stickers at the back. These little books are really quite reasonably priced, I think, as well. I like that if I just want to take 3 months with me and plan just the next 3 months, I can do that. If I want to take more, then obviously that's what the folio and everything is for. We'll have a look at all that in a second. But yeah, these are $14, I believe, and you do get a discount if you purchase 4 of them. And I also got some of these. This is the tabbed sticky notes. Now, I've not used this particular product before. I've obviously used sticky notes and stuff before, but I've not used this particular design. So these were, I think, about $6. And of course, the style of them is such that you can kind of mark where you're up to as much as anything else. So if you're planning here, you can kind of make it stick out as much or as little as you want to. But it's tabbed there, so I can kind of go right to the page, and I can make notes on that without having to write it on the day, you know, in case it's like a kind of tentative plan, something that might change. I picked up some of the Petit Planet Do It All stickers because these are different from the ones that you get in the back of your planner already. It's got some of the same things, such as the icons are the same, I think, and the words, but then you've got these little tabs that I really like, and also it's just more stickers as well, and they've got gold foiling with them, which is quite nice. If we compare them to, say, this one that came out of the back of the 2020 planner, the one I've just shown you, it's obviously got happy birthday and celebrate just like that. Could really do with more to do and reminder, because to be fair, I would use more to do and reminder than celebrate and happy birthday. Yeah, it's got some of the same icons, but also some different icons, if you can see that there. And I like these little emaily ones as well, they're cool. Yeah, so I'm happy with that. These are quite reasonable. I think 2 sheets, I think it was $5. This is a wellness log. I thought maybe like a New Year's resolution or something. I can kind of track things a little bit more. So it gives you the option to mark out your water intake, your steps, how many hours you slept, what you had for breakfast, lunch, dinner or snacks, also that you can plan that out. And you get one of those, I think, for each week that's represented in here. Then at the start of the month or the end of the month, you get a little page for your monthly progress if you want to kind of categorise all these different things, and wellness goals and planning for the next month and things. And it just kind of repeats until you get right to the back where it's just lined, so you can kind of make whatever notes you want there at the back. It's got 4 of those sheets. And you get these stickers, which are obviously more decorative than anything, a little bit motivational. And I like that they've got the rose gold foil in as well, that's very nice. And the little pocket there. I've also picked up a couple of sticker books. So it says life is art, live yours in colour, and we'll have a quick flick through. So we've got the quotes there, and then we've got some circles and some flags, hexagons and flags, circles and flags, some with quotes on. We've got all these different slogans and little quotes and things to kind of cheer you up or add a bit of spark to each day. And these are the kind of see-through ones. Then you've got some of the birthday celebrate, blah, 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 and washi strips, and you've got it in all the different kind of metallic-y options. Again, these are the ones that are kind of partially see-through. You kind of can't go wrong with an Erin Condren sticker book. They really do add something to kind of any planner, but especially an Erin Condren one, as they tend to go along with the theming of them and the colours and stuff. You've also got some gifty labels, which can be useful. Personally, I don't know, I have lots of gifty labels that I buy when I buy wrapping paper and things, and I don't always feel the need, but sometimes it's helpful to have them in the house, I guess. Then, cool for school. I'm not a teacher, but I do have children at school, and I just quite like the kind of theming and stuff they've got going on here. So some of these stickers about teaching, not necessarily going to be relevant to me, but I love the kind of pens and the little grid stickers and stuff here. And these habit trackers, I like those a lot. And some of them, like I said, I can use for, I mean, things like conference. I might have conferences at work or reminders or whatever. Field trip, the children might go on, those sorts of things. These little days of the week stickers are quite cute. Then we've got a load of the kind of dot stickers, which I've used in my full-size Erin Condren life planner. If you want to see my kind of setup and how I used them, I will put a card in here if you want to check out that video. So we've got some lovely quotes and things there. We've got meeting stickers, like those a lot, and two, so that you can kind of put down what time you're busy with things. And you've got little bulldog clip stickers, little paper clips, and some icons. Some of which you may be able to, staff meeting, all kinds of things like that. Break, no school, lovely metallics, and that's the end of that book. So some of these can be used in the big planner, and some I might use in my Petit planner. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have a go at kind of putting the things in the folio. I haven't used one of these folios yet, but the way I think I'm going to do it, you kind of get it to the middle part of the planner. I love how the hand stitched as well. I think that just adds something extra. In fact, date-wise, it'll be this one going first. So you just quite simply slide it in like this. Oh, I've just realised, and this is literally, I've just noticed this, the stitching on the book is supposed to go all the way from top to bottom, and as I was just saying how much I like the stitching on this one is not actually finished. You can see that there, it actually kind of stops part way down, so I think I may have got a dud one. We'll see how that holds up. Might have to send them an email about that. And then I'll get the next one and just kind of pop it in like this. I mean, I did also think that kind of some of the time I might even just take two. So if I kind of tighten the bands a little bit, I could just literally take two of the books, depending on, like I said, what I'm doing on that day. I don't want to have any unnecessary bulk or weight, but that's kind of what it looks like with two of the Petite planners in there. And I'll just carry on, because for the most part I am thinking I'm going to have like 4 of them. So I'm going to add in the wellness log, as I showed you before. And then one of the things I didn't use last year was the budget book. With all good intentions, I never actually ended up using it. I ended up budgeting in my deluxe planner by Erin Condren. So this is last month's budget book, but it's a similar inside, I think, to this year's. So you've got kind of spaces for incomes and savings. You've got the month at a glance and all these other bits. Actually, that might be stitched right, because this is last year's book. It's only been partially stitched. So perhaps these books are right. Let me know if you've got any of the books from 2019's kind of version, or last year's budget book or whatever. Are they stitched in the middle only part way? Because I actually thought there was something wrong with that other book. Now I'm not so sure. And this came with little stickers in the back as well. These are, again, more kind of pretty ones rather than necessarily functional. But I like pretty and I like stickers, so it's all good. way I'm going now, I've destroyed these books just trying to put them in. So this is kind of how it's going to look for me. This is how I'm going to kind of use it, at least to start with, until I kind of find my groove and everything. So I'm starting off with October to December 2019, then January to March, then the wellness log, followed by the budget book. So these are the things I think I'm going to keep together most of the time. It's obviously a lot heavier and a lot more full now that I've put them all in there. 4 is the maximum you can get unless you buy some kind of extra loops to make it, you know, so you can have more in, which I've seen people do. This is, like I said, what it looks like. It's pretty heavy, but it's a nice planner and I like it, and I think it probably works best with 4 in, as that is kind of what it's designed to do. But like I said, you could take them out and just have a couple if you wanted to, or just take one out when you're doing it. When you're actually planning, I feel like I could write on it the way it is right now. I could lean on this side or that side, but depending on kind of which page I was up to, if I was doing it like that, it might be in the way, so I probably have to take it out to write on it. But I do like it, and yeah, I'm interested to see how my planning will change by using this on the go. And then I'm thinking of having my Erin Condren life planner as a kind of overall guide to keep at home. So we'll see how that kind of planning journey goes. I do hope you've enjoyed watching my little unboxing. I'd love it if you give me a thumbs up and subscribe to make sure you don't miss any more of my unboxings. Definitely check out the link under the video. If you sign up using that link, you'll get money off your first Erin Condren order. You'll save $10 on that first order. So check that out if that's something you'd like to do. So thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.